The Atlanta City Council wants to help the young people who sell water bottles at street corners and on exit ramps across the city. Today, city leaders proposed a resolution to explore ways to create jobs and resources for the water boys, as they're commonly called. The initiative follows concerns of the kids darting into the streets, putting them in danger of getting hit. Council members say they acknowledge the wealth and inequality throughout the city. Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms said previously she wants to honor the entrepreneurial spirit of the young vendors by making more opportunities available.
Don Peoples, Deadbolt, let's talk about it. So, I just watched the clip, obviously, of an Atlanta News that now wants to outlaw the Atlanta Water Boys. And in a polite way, said they're dangerous, menace to society, darting out in the middle of traffic, strong-arming each other, Mad Max scenario, killing each other, all for the love of the water. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. On certain days, the water is almost as hot as the temperature, you know. So it really never about the water per se, because I never got a cold water from the Atlanta Water Boys for the most part. But one thing I always respected about the Atlanta Water Boys and the people who hustle the waters inside of Atlanta is the hustle. The fact that you see them boys out here, man, they grinding, you know, they trying to get a couple dollars the right way without going up in your house, without running up on you with a pistol, you know, demanding your money, snatching your purses. You know, we live in a society to where we can't match the number of jobs to the number of people. So let me say that one more time. We live in a society where we can not match the number of jobs with the number of people. So with that being said, you got some of these boys jumping off the porch at 11, 12 years old, 13 years old. And, you know, some is young. I seen a water boy one time, man. He was only like about 8, 9 years old, just really getting off the porch, trying to get it, trying to feed his family, you know. These boys bring in a lot of revenue for the most part. It's just like anything else. It's like a sales job. You know, you come in, you got the top sellers that's making the money, and then you got the ones that's just getting by. That's kind of how the water business go. So you got the ones that are hungry, that are out there showing that entrepreneurial spirit and grinding, getting up before everybody else. Those are the ones that are going to reap the benefits. Obviously, just like in the seller's world, you got to be aggressive and put your foot down when needed. You know, you can't let nobody just come take your block or take it, you know, anything like that. So that's where the element of the hustle comes into it too, because they got to hold down their turfs. You know, these water boys got hundreds of, you know, even $1,000 maybe trap spot a day to where they can generate certain amount of money on all sides of Atlanta. So if somebody else coming and they want to take their block, or, you know, even though it's water, you gotta do whatever you gotta do by any means necessary. So at that point, you know, that's where the element of the hustle comes in at. So you combine in both worlds. You know, you combine in the corporate sales world with the hustle world of holding it down, protecting your own by any means necessary. And that's what these water boys are doing. By any means necessary, they're going to hold it down. So now what Atlanta trying to do, the government, the state, because they can't tax these water boys. Like I said, these water boys getting on average $300-400 a day. They can't tax these boys. So what do? They like, shit, we got to find a way to tax them. So now we want to get them from doing their waters where it's a competitive market, the best of the best, just like everybody else. Now you want to socialize the shit. You know, now you want to make it social. So where everybody get like an hourly salary, you know, to stand on a particular corner or something like that. Like, nah, you can't do that. You got to let the ones that's really out here feeding their families, taking life into their own hands, creating their own opportunities, because just because it started from water, that don't mean that they're going to finish in water. This is preparing them for life that something the school really don't prepare you for. They teach you how to be a worker. So when I see these boys out here on the corner, I think that's why it's very important to make sure that you participate and you giving them opportunities. You know, you can't be like some of these rappers like the Meek Mills and other rappers who, you know, down talking shit on, you know, the hustle. It's like, yo, you see the person out there, they trying to do the right thing. Of course, they going to be aggressive. Of course, they going to move a certain type of way because they think you got the bag. So now from that situation, you fast forward, now it's making the news. Now they saying, oh, the water boys are too aggressive. They're running out in the traffic, you know, they're hurting each other, all, you know, trying to compete to sell these waters. But you can't stop that. Because like I said, you don't have the amount of jobs to match up what society demands. And these young boys need to feed their families. They got people they got to take care of. They got responsibilities. Hell, they might just want to get a fresh new pair of kicks because we live in such a materialistic world. You know they got to stay fresh. So let them hustle their water. Once you try to bog up their water, then they're going to start being in. You know, they're going to start jacking more cars. You know, Atlanta's becoming a very dangerous place. So we got to understand that we got to let these boys, unless we're going to create jobs. Now, if y'all going to create jobs that's paying decent and they have an opportunity, you know, to earn commissions, because I think that's what it's about. We need to start creating more jobs that earn commission. You know, if you selling a certain product or you doing certain things for a company that boosts their overall bottom line, hell, why ain't you entitled to a percentage of that? I mean, I'm just saying. So let's not shit on the water boys of Atlanta. And also let's not control what the water boys of Atlanta is to do and what they pose to do and where they pose to hustle and how they pose to be polite. Hell no. Y'all go out there, man. Y'all continue to do what y'all do. So y'all get in the comment box. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. You think Atlanta is getting overran by the ATL water boys in the hood? Or do y'all think that this is a great thing and the entrepreneurship that they're showing in such a young age needs to be applauded, not detained or controlled? So y'all leave comments, y'all likes, subscribe. Y'all know what we on. This is Deadbolt ATL, man. We building it up from the bottom. It's your boy Don Peoples. Gone.